If you tend to a flower, it will bloom, no matter how many weeds surround it. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. Never let doubt guide your life's compass, as shadows fade once hope is found. In my deepest wound I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. The single most powerful element of youth is that you don't have the life experiences to know what can't be done. Those guys who want to have the mohawk, which to me is the new business casual. A man can't soar too high when he flies with his own wings. The best lies are based on the truth, at least in part. Never apologize for showing feeling. When you do so, you apologize for the truth. The danger today isn't believing there are no sick people, there is only a sick society. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. If we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we aren't really living. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow, the more knowledge, the more grief. When all is said and done, all anyone has left is their integrity at their core. Don't give that away too. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. What I want is so simple I almost can't say it. Elementary kindness. Nothing is built on stone. All is built on sand, but we must build as if the sand were stone. Never again will I underestimate the greatness inside of me just because of the hate and limited thinking inside of others. My stomach lurched, an appetizer before the full portion of heartache I had a feeling was going to be served at some point soon. You can't go back and make a new start, but you can start right now and make a brand new ending. Selala bersaya dalam segala Bakan kita menemukan hal kesal untuk aku sakuri. It's a rare gift to know where you need to be before you've been to all the places you don't need to be. The body is wiser than its inhabitants. The body is the soul. The body is God's messenger. Never let anybody guess that you have a mind of your own. Above all, be pure. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. An act of kindness may take only a moment of our time, but when captured in the heart, the memory lives forever. The passage of time should never extinguish your spark or diminish your dreams. Always remember, you are never too old to shine brightly. Disappointment came to me and booted me and bruised and hurt me, but that's how people grow up. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. I can kill a bad guy, but I can't save anyone. I'm not a hero. All I am is a killer. A dead killer who shit his pants. Stars do not pull each other down to be more visible. They shine brighter. Instead of complaining about the problem and blaming others, start finding the solution. Real magic can never be made by offering someone else's liver. You must tear out your own and not expect to get it back. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. We cannot face up to what lies ahead without facing up to what lies within. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. Life teaches us the right path is rarely the easy one. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Sometimes people don't understand the promises they're making when they make them. Many people succeed when others do not believe in them, but rarely does a person succeed when he does not believe in himself. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. Alive or dead, the truth won't rest. Rise up while you can. One of the inescapable encumbrances of leading an interesting life is that there have to be moments when you almost lose it. Appreciate every little beautiful moment in every day of your life. Give it a try, and you'll see the world from another perspective. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. Because it's much more pleasant to be obsessed over how the hero gets out of his predicament than it is over how I get out of mine. Even as your body betrays you, your mind denies it. Doing the right things is a calling from your highest self. Do it as you are. It had always seemed to him a very plush kind of problem, a privilege, really, to consider whether life was meaningful or not. No matter how long you train someone to be brave, you never know if they are or not until something real happens. One truth doesn't refute another. Truth doesn't lie in the object, but in how we see it. You need to have faith in yourself. Be brave and take risks. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. Being able to write becomes a kind of shield, a way of hiding, a way of instantly transforming pain into honey. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then quit. No use being a damn fool about it. Fear is the polio of the soul which prevents our walking by faith. All that happens means something. Nothing you do is ever insignificant. Never judge what you have not experienced. Every moment is a new experience. You are an aperture through which the universe is looking at and exploring itself. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. A man who does not know his weaknesses will never understand his strength. Life is a blank canvas, and you need to throw all the paint on it you can. Search of truth is actually a search of strength to handle the truth. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Don't tell me about your God with your words. Show me about your God with your actions. Don't be afraid of what lies in the darkness, because sometimes the things hidden in the dark are our greatest allies. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. No new horror can be more terrible than the daily torture of the commonplace. No matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. In reality, there are no persons, only threads of memories and habits. At the moment of realization, the person ceases. Science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality. The penalty for procrastination is the loss of hopes and dreams. A celibate clergy is an especially good idea because it tends to suppress any hereditary propensity toward fanaticism. Envy, after all, comes from wanting something that isn't yours, but grief comes from losing something you've already had. Whatever stories we make up about ourselves, others will tell a different one. A true friend doesn't have guts. They beat you up and later plead with you to beat them back. You not wanting mu is the beginning of muting myself, thank you. Everything and everyone, including you and I, are made up of the magic from the stars in the sky. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. If you care about something enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. True friends are always together in spirit. Lucy Maud Montgomery. Only the hand that erases can write the true thing. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. Leo Wynn. Don't worry, Lithiel. Truth's existence never depended upon belief. Never stop acquiring the common sense, it is as good as the knowledge. Trusting yourself means living out what you already know to be true. Fitness is vital for sports person. I never take it for granted. My fitness mantra is healthy eating and daily exercise. 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. I want to build to that mogul, legendary level. Never force yourself on people. Never complain after missing an invitation. Never whine when they take you for granted. Try your best not to make people sad if you can't make them happy, because some people may be passing through tough time in life. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken and the wisest might err. The truth is like salt. Men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. I believe that a scientist looking at non-scientific problems is just as dumb as the next guy. Never allow a person to tell you no who doesn't have the power to say yes. The meaning of earthly existence lies not, as we have grown used to thinking, in prospering, but in the development of the soul. We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. Then if we are true to form, our statures touch the skies.